91.3 FM, WBNY Buffalo. Here at WBNY, we've decided to support Amish Week. Well, maybe that's not such a good idea. 91.3 FM, WBNY.
91.3 FM, WBNY Buffalo. We are going to be right back with D&D University, but we're coming up next. It's Dio, Rainbow in the Dark. .3 FM, WBNY Buffalo, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982, brought to you by your Buffalo State College student activity fee. That was Rainbow in the Dark, a song about triumphing, a song that lights hope in the darkest of times. And what better song to set the theme for today's episode 91.3 WBNY Buffalo. Welcome back to DND University as we are in the bowels of the Belnades Manor. Once again, joining me, Brian, Mike, Will, Elliot, and Alex. Say hello, intrepid heroes.
Hello, intrepid heroes.
Oh, my.
I'm hearing a lot
I
of
wonder
no one
why
else.
it's not someone was playing with the buses. Now say that one more time, intrepid heroes.
Hello, intrepid heroes.
Like,
We
am I
can
by
hear
myself?
them. No, someone played with the buses. Who does that?
I'm a
Apple.
bus.
No.
Someone did. Someone played with the buses, so
It
their
was
mics
Cuba
were completely
Gooding
off.
Jr.
All their mics were, even though their mics were
ride
on,
it.
it just wasn't picking up audio. That
He's
was
busy
great.
recording Ice Dogs in here.
That was great. But we last left our heroes.
Dogs.
We left our heroes
Yeah, it's an old school
Trapped.
reference for an old school mic.
trapped underneath the Belnades Manor,
I am
face to
old
face
school.
with
You're not
the
wrong.
parents, Percy and Selena Belnades, who had to sacrifice their daughter, Anna Maria, and the party's compatriot, longtime friend of Dr. Magooples, who sent them on this mission, Sonia. They're about to be sacrificed
Isn't that always the
to
problem? Parents
some
sacrificing their
some
kids?
form of cat god, and their souls are being sucked from their bodies. So that's the thing that's happening.
Suck.
So give me 1 second,
One.
and then
3.
Four.
it's a term of expression.
7, 12,
It's a term
Brian.
of expression.
Cuba.
So
Goody.
what are your characters feeling in this moment as we return back to combat in 1 second?
A little unwell.
Doing pretty good, actually.
My character's not
Concerned.
Great. Very
I
concerned.
might. Paul's a little hurt.
Finally got my character.
And as a friendly reminder, everyone, the dump button is on, but don't make him use it.
Yeah, I don't want to use that again this week.
Yeah.
Let me get out my cards because I'm an ill-prepared DM. So just give a really feel what your characters are experiencing in this moment of dread. Not to play a pun on that, but what is dread feeling in this moment, real quick?
Dreadful.
He's probably a little bit concerned
can't hear
because this enemy is a lot stronger than. Sorry. He's probably pretty concerned because this enemy is a lot stronger than I think he anticipated, and it's not looking good at the moment.
I seem alright. I haven't been hit once.
Me either.
Yeah, well.
Bren's doing great.
Unlike our buddies who are
but I'm a
dead
lot better.
everywhere. Just bleeding profusely.
Most of us are kind of sprawled out on the ground, like.
I
What
am
happened?
very not well.
As I set up
Little
the
Will.
order, we last left off, I believe, at the top of the order, correct? We made our way through a second round of combat.
Yep.
Yes.
So we are back at the top round of combat, correct? So that means Selena will be making her first move this round. She was the first one to act last week. And then it was Thalmus, correct?
Was it me? Yeah, guess so.
It was Thalmus to act next. Then
That's
it
right,
was
yeah, I had a
Mike.
really nice-
Then it was Mike. I had it written down. Mike. Then it was Will. Then it was Percy. Then it was Elliot and Brian.
Yep.
So we have things to get done today. Things that have to be done. People to be killed. Things to be done. Percy's completely lost his mind here and is just full cat, full, like, no sense of who he is. Maybe anyone who wants to roll me an insight check on Percy?
I am fighting him, so 18.
I see nothing.
If you're fighting him, if you're actively engaged, you advantage.
Oh, even better.
Ooh, I rolled really nice.
I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that.
16.
That was not great at all.
I
If you're-
rolled another 18.
Okay, so if you're
19.
with that 18 and 19, you both see like he is no longer himself, and you get maybe a faint feeling of maybe he doesn't want this, but this is what has been forced upon him.
Well, if it's not gonna stop him from killing us,
No,
I
he
don't
cannot stop
see
himself.
a way that we're going to not
murder
fight back.
him.
There was a cleric in the party.
Well,
Well, who will join us next time on D&D?
Find us another character. Fine.
yeah. Find us a cleric.
I
That's
did.
all.
I did. I did a DM thing, and I did. You know who I'm talking
All
about.
right. Well, let's.
So
He's
let's.
a ranger.
Nope. He changed. He texted me last night. Completely
Oh,
different
God.
character.
What is he playing?
He's a Stoutfoot cleric. For a 1-level fighter, 5-level cleric.
Another?
It sounds like
Our
a conversation.
one of our guys from our ale.
Oh, okay.
Who's also our DM.
Yeah,
sub
he's
point.
also our DM in another campaign that we're doing. I'm
And
in
he's
so
all up
many
in your
campaigns.
DMs, apparently.
Anyways, we're gonna pick up
I'm in
with Selena in combat. We're gonna pick up right where we left off with Selena in combat. Selena has just entered a cloud of smoke due to the effects of one of our new magic items, Toadsworth Instant Getaway Bombs. A cloud of smoke is in the middle of the basement of this relic of the cemetery, basically, that's underneath the house, underneath this chamber. These hooded figures surround you, but they are no way interactable. They merely seem as specters. They are no way interactable. And Thalmus has safely carried their daughter, Anna Maria, to safety. Yes, Thalmus.
Did you get Roll20 working yet?
No.
Oh,
I didn't have enough time, so this combat, this is the last combat, will be theater of the mind, so my players also don't know what's really going on. But you just gotta imagine a long room, about a square, and in the middle of the room is an enchantment circle with candles and stuff,
Okay.
and a dark cloud. Now, due to a Toadsworth Instant Getaway
And a
Bomb,
were-tiger in a cloud of smoke.
2 were-tigers. 2, don't forget Percy. But
Well, Percy's not
Selena
in the cloud of smoke.
is going to...
What's up? I'm so sorry.
This is
Selena's
sounding
gonna
like a
now that
seance.
she's out of the cloud. Now that she's out of the cloud, and can see, she is going to cast Toll the Dead once again, and she's gonna go hit Elliot's character. So I need a con save from you.
Okay, hold on. And 9.
9 is not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be only 1d8 since you haven't been touched yet. So it's only 1d8 damage.
Okay.
You take off 7 necrotic damage.
Oh.
She has a plus
My
2.
leg!
7 necrotic.
Trust me.
Okay.
How do you think Thelma felt for a little?
And then she's gonna use the rest of her movement to get as close to you guys as possible. She's not
yeah,
in. She's about 20 feet from you guys. Oh, and now we're gonna move to Thalmus.
What is Thelmus going to do?
The closest one to you is Percy. If you leave Anna Maria unconscious on the floor.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. I put her behind everyone else on the
Mhm.
stairs.
So on Brian's turn, could do something where she could be saved and run away and try to run away.
Gotcha.
But that'd be up to
Cool.
Brian, not up to the DM.
I'd say this is not a time to save you cooldowns.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess I'm just going to shoot her.
Okay, go right ahead.
Or Percy. I'm shooting Percy.
Make me the attack roll real quick.
18.
18 is going to hit.
I would sure hope so.
So you're hitting Selena, correct?
I'm hitting Percy.
Percy, okay, go right ahead.
2d8. 68. Yes. Woohoo. 5.
Are you rolling?
Nice.
Are you rolling rocks today, or are you rolling bricks?
I'm rolling rocks today.
Okay.
5 8s. My math is garbage this morning.
13.
13 plus 4.
Percy's about to get
17.
hurt.
17
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you? So do you shoot a crossbow or?
I'm shooting my gun.
You're shooting your. So that is necrotic. You're
Yeah.
which gun? Your dual pistols.
Yeah, my
So you get
pistols.
a second attack with the other one because you're wielding them dual handed.
Oh, gosh.
Oh god.
So your first one, you have Anna Maria in your arm, you put her down on the ground, and you go pop, pop, pop. 3 shots go off your one of your dual pistols and hit him square in the chest for a massive amount of damage as he flails back. Ah!
Does 10
She says,
hit?
a 10 is not gonna do it.
I didn't think so.
10's not gonna do it.
And then he fired. And then he missed.
And then I missed.
And then your second shot careens off some of the walls, hitting one of the specters, but it
That-
remains.
Yeah.
It remains
I hit
unfeared.
something, but it wasn't what I was going
it did
for, so I
nothing.
guess I missed.
Nope. So now we go to Dread. Actively engaged in combat as you see Percy hitting a couple times in the chest.
Alright, so how's this
Combat.
Percy were-tiger looking at this point?
He's looking pretty beat up. He's looking really, really messed up.
Yeah, I don't think that 17 damage I just dropped on him felt pretty good.
No, it did not. It pains me to say that.
Alright,
flesh
I guess
wound.
I'm gonna try to get him with this great sword.
Go right ahead. I'll say you have
left.
give me you inspiration on this, as you feel you feel combat shifting.
So are you saying I should like roll this with advantage?
Yep.
or- All right, sweet.
You can. I'll say you get inspiration, so that you can choose to add it now.
I'm gonna use it right now because I want to hit this guy.
Okay, go right ahead.
It's a good thing I have that because that's a crit.
Okay, yeah. Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Crit Zony.
So how do we do damage for crits again?
It's double the dice.
Double the dice. All right.
Rip.
That was easy.
Oh, I get to reroll that for.
Yeah, just roll crits all the time. Just always roll 20.
Yeah,
That's
just
8.
get weighted dice, roll 20s.
It feels so natural.
You're not rolling that purple die with the 220s, are you?
No, he's not. He's
That's
using his
another
metal
8.
dice, which notoriously don't roll well
16.
for him.
19 slashing.
19 slashing damage.
What was that
Oh,
about not rolling well?
oh.
Well, this is the great
He-
sword, so I get my great weapon fighter, so I got to re-roll the 1 and both of the 2s.
Yeah, he's looking pretty messed up.
Oh,
You have a second
Oh,
attack, don't you?
I forgot
Yeah, I
about
have a second
that.
attack.
So yeah, you can go ahead and make that.
Is
He's
that
looking
also
very
with
messed
advantage?
up. You no. You
No.
slash him across the chest. You cut open. You
My
as
second attack is
as
gonna miss.
his chest starts bleeding out.
Yeah, my second attack is gonna miss at a 9.
9's not gonna do it. No, he is still up, and is now Percy's turn.
And then I fire. And then I missed.
Yeah, great weapon fighting is amazing.
It is.
For advantage for you. I'm sorry, bud.
It is. He's now going to use one of his life drains. He only has 3 per day. So he used 1 last episode, so he's gonna use 1 of it. He only has 1 remaining. So he's going to. I need you to make me a con save, if you please.
All right. Yeah, 13.
13 is gonna do it, so you won't have to. You won't take full damage.
Hooray!
But good, because I rolled 2 6s and 2 4s.
Oh Lord.
So 8
It's
plus
a
12.
4d6 attack?
Yeah.
Yes,
Shit.
that's.
What? Sorry.
And that's the dump button.
Dang it, guys.
But on the internet, we can say these things.
Gosh darn it, gee whiz.
We're gonna have a
Jolly
dump count.
G with dump
We
count.
really gonna
So
need to-
someday we're gonna have to.
So 10
I didn't
damage.
do it first this time.
Nope.
Yeah. So that would
Are
have
we
been.
gonna make it a rule where
that-
every time someone swears to get automatic damage?
No, that might be a thing I'll do later.
We should
But
have a
it would have been
swear
20
jar.
damage, half to 10. So I believe you're
Man.
still up. So only 10. Because I rolled really well. Like how I rolled really well with my 44s making my character on Wednesday.
Yeah, that
Rolled-
was unfortunate.
Rolled so many rocks, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, let's not remember my character that
Rolling
died
so
first
many
episode.
rocks
That
opening
we
a
didn't know
diamond
his name
store.
until his brother came and told us his
Yeah,
name.
his brother, his fallen Azamar somehow as well, brother.
And okay, quick side note: we didn't even ask his brother his name. The captain of the guard of the town asked, "What was your fallen brother's name?" It completely slipped our minds to ask who his character's name was before when he died.
Yeah, my
Little
character
green.
died first, like second.
We'll talk
Exciting
when we
event,
end when we end the show. That'll be our D&D wrap up story for the day. But it is now Elliot's turn.
Alright. So, nothing except magic damage can affect any of them.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have a magic weapon, which I believe you don't have.
I do not.
I can't hand my guns to other people, right?
No, they are your packed weapons. They'll disappear in someone else's hands.
Yeah.
Much like a keyblade.
Well, that's
if-
awkward.
Much like a keyblade, if it's in the wrong person's hands, will go. Whoosh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I would tell Elliot to grab the
Who's
gun
closest
off
to
my
me?
Percy's the closest to you.
I'm gonna do infestation.
Okay, go right ahead. I need to make a con save.
Okay.
Does that what I have to make?
back. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and you just tell me if I beat it or not. I'm assuming a 6 plus 2 is
no,
not
that
gonna beat it.
going
That's
to.
not gonna
An
do it.
8's not gonna beat it.
No.
Okay, cool. What do
So
I take?
then all I have to do is do 2d6.
Yep.
7.
Oh, 7. So tell me how you cast your infestation,
Alright.
because he's on death's door.
Alright.
Describe how you cast your infestation on him.
I'm sending a cloud of mites and a parasite here to to like find the nearest orifice and just
Oh.
go in.
So directly in his chest, these bugs start. You send these bugs and pus and venom type of gaseous cloud towards his chest,
Good morning, Buffalo.
which has
Good
been
morning,
which has been
Buffalo.
which has been cut open by your compatriot Dread, and it starts feeling as you see his chest go from this orange kind of fur to like dark and black and pus and just filthy, disgusting as it starts oozing a little bit, and he grabs his chest, heavy breathing.
So he's
So
about
Elliot
to
used
die.
That got
infestation.
dark quickly.
Yes.
Brian's turn.
I heard. What I'm hearing is he's going to die.
It is now Brian and Paul.
Okay, what do you
Well-
guys want me to do?
There's lots of things you can do, Brian.
Murder him.
Or he'll.
Save the child.
You have a gunblade. Brian has a gunblade.
I'd say finish off the were
The
tigers.
kid's fine. She's unconscious. She doesn't.
Your
even
gunblade's a
traumatize
magic
by
item.
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as far as we know, she's stable. So.
Do you have any way to like stun or charm or
Just
or
kill him.
dispel magic or?
Why would we dispel magic? There's no. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the only magic in.
Yeah, I'd just finish off the one
well,
that we've
well,
got really
apparently they might be under some form of mind control.
I don't think so.
No, that was what was said earlier today.
No, that's just because he's a were-tiger.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, the world may
Like, let's-
never know.
low. Let's
The world
not
may never know.
let's
Shoot
not
him.
gamble on that.
I'm just
So-
wondering if he had something. That's all.
It is Brian's
If he
turn.
doesn't have anything like that, then
Shoot him.
then yeah.
Or stab him with your gunblade. Whichever
In
you
the
I have a
decision,
gunblade. Where
in the
where do I have
decision
this gunblade
between
you
someone
speak
else
of?
and me in battle, I always choose someone else.
If you go if you hit the attack tab, you'll see it. So not all. If you go over to actions and hit the attack tab, you'll see it's called RNG.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to say that description on air.
It's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
That's not what it says.
Yes, it does.
I'm pretty sure it says swords out, something out.
Oh, I may have put something funny there.
Oh no.
Ah,
Christian.
I did.
Goof! A gaff!
How far away am I from
Is Humber
everyone?
involved in
From
this?
Percy,
Just
you're
wondering.
Percy. If you take your movement to get to him, you'll make it.
Okay. I'll,
Percy's
walk
about
over.
15 feet from you.
Oh, okay.
You can definitely make it there.
I'll get up to 5 feet away from him,
Uh-huh.
and I'll use RNG melee.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay.
So-
3d4.
So, no, you have to roll the hit first. So roll your d20.
Okay.
And you add 6 to whatever you roll.
Well, that's a 22.
22 is actually going to hit, so unbelievably
I hope
hit.
so.
Brian, how do you
Nice.
kill? Because the minimum damage on this is... Because it's 3d4 plus 3
What?
on his melee attack.
Oh.
Poisoning damage, so he'll definitely kill. Brian, describe how you kill Percy as you're running up to him.
I go, gah. And then use my
Gah?
attack.
Yeah.
Which, so, Brian...
Roses are red, violets are blue. You're about to be murdered. Sucks to be you. Let's roll.
and you slash him across the chest one more time. A big X appears, I think, on his blackened fur as it pusses and
X
oozes
don't
out.
give it to you.
As it pusses and oozes out, and he collapses to the floor, dead.
X gonna deliver to you.
And Brian has not used his inspiration yet. Brian's murking people. He just murked somebody. He is down.
I could have healed, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna kill you
I'm
first.
gonna make on his turn. I'm gonna make a death save for him. He's
somebody
unconscious.
Just double tap him, please. That would be great.
I think we need to focus on at least making the other one.
It is now
unconscious.
my turn. It is now Selena's turn.
Pathfinder.
I
Are you
thought
sure?
Selena's
'Cause I'm
already
pretty sure
attacked.
Paul hasn't done anything.
I thought
Paul-
Selena
Paul-
attacked first.
Selena attack where Paul has not done anything. You're right. Paul can go attack
And
Selena.
I haven't done anything yet either. So
Have you not
Selena-
gone?
No.
Oh, I completely skipped you.
Yeah, thanks.
Correct.
Okay, so I will let
So-
Paul make his action, and then you can make your action. And then it'll be my turn. Sorry about that, Mike.
Not a problem. I'll forgive you, maybe, if we live.
How dare you?
If anyone dies, you're dead to me.
Okay, so Paul can. So if you go over to I
Murdered
forgot what tab it
dead.
is. You can see Paul. You see Paul stuff. So have Paul make an attack or whatever you want Paul to do. You can have Paul defend the girl and stand hold his action.
No. Finish Percy off.
Percy's down.
Yes.
Well, he's making death saves. You
Yeah,
can
on his
full
turn.
out kill him with Percy.
No, don't worry about Percy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. better. He's pretty much not.
He has made 1 death save.
Yeah, that's my issue.
Don't worry about it.
I
Don't
like
worry
it.
about him.
Paul, go protect.
So Paul,
No, send-
Succeeding all his death saves doesn't
Go,
mean
just
he stands
send
back up.
just send Paul after the what's
So-
her name?
so
Selena.
Brian, what is
I'm
Paul
So
doing?
go attack
Pathfinder
Selena.
rules.
So Paul's gonna go attack Selena.
If you make all your death saves, you get 1 HP left.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, it
again-
doesn't
No,
work like
it goes.
that in
You
5e.
remain unconscious,
Yeah.
Again,
but you're not dying.
If he-
according to the description that we were given, they're not completely under their own free will.
Only
They don't want to murder.
Only Percy
Yeah,
is
only
not under
Percy,
his
the
own
one
free
who's
will. Selena
unconscious and
is.
dead.
Well, we don't. Do we know about Selena?
anyone who wants to roll me insight.
Have to roll for Paul's attack, right?
Yep. So
Oh!
Nat 20. Hello.
Nat 20. She is like of the ultimate evil. She is actively trying
Oh.
to like
Oh,
say
boy.
that she is the end all be all of
There
evil.
you go. She's the
Paul
problem.
is not doing anything.
Paul's not doing anything.
Paul just got a nat 1.
Oh, Paul.
Paul just
fall-
tripped over. Started biting his tail.
Paul bites his tail.
Paul is not well trained, apparently.
Paul is more a theater type of of direwolf than anything else. Mike, it's your turn.
Okay.
And just for everyone at home, Mike is supposed to go after his character Chris is supposed to go after Thalma. So on the next turn, he will be in his proper spot.
Yay.
Sorry about that.
I'm running back to the child,
Okay.
and I am casting rope trick.
Okay. What does that do?
It creates a pocket of safe space, and I'm going to carry said child up into pocket.
I got a pocket full of sunshine.
I
Then you don't have to
think
worry
that's
about
okay.
Yeah,
I
they-
think you
Whoa.
need air.
no, it's fine.
Do what you want, but you're
It's
never gonna
fine.
break
It
me.
says you
Sit
can
down
hide in
and
it.
never gonna shake me.
Okay.
how
Yeah.
long?
So yeah,
Whoa.
she
rope
won't make a
trick is
she won't make a
basically-
she won't make a save
It's a
against it.
safe-
Absolutely
it's a
goes off
safe
no
zone.
problem.
An
Is
alternate
it?
demi-plane, they can breathe in it
Yeah.
for up to like an
okay.
hour.
Yeah, she
me
she doesn't make a save against it, so she's perfectly fine. So is that what you're doing?
Yes.
And that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay, now we are back to Selena. Selena is going to see that their husband is down, not really care.
Wow.
Once again, bad person, not nice. With that nat 20, she is very evil. With that nat 20, you also get that she plans on turning her daughter into a chimera.
What a terrible
God,
person.
no.
Okay, Tucker.
You may be how I got the inspiration for this entire episode.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woof.
I could. It's sort of
Paul
like
says
I
art.
combined Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and that episode of FMA.
Edward.
And not FMA Brotherhood, which was scary.
That
The original FMA was so much worse on that episode.
Okay.
Like,
side note.
This
that
episode
actually
should be
taxed my
is so
heart.
much more
Yeah.
traumatizing
Yeah,
than any
that was
word that we've ever
horrendous.
had to dump.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
She is going to try to counterspell. Actually, she can't do that. She doesn't have Dispel Magic. She only has Counterspell. So only things against her. My bad.
Ha!
She's going to run up to Thalmus and pounce. So you need to make me a strength save.
Kinky.
Oh, Brian.
Thank you, Brian, for saying what I was thinking.
I don't even remember what was said.
Good.
Somebody's howling.
That's Paul.
13?
Christian confirmed
13's
preferred.
not going to do it.
I'm surprised.
These are tigers, not wolves, right?
I know, but that was for Paul
Oh.
mostly.
Oh, okay.
Paul's howling in pain because he tripped over his own tail.
Yeah. So
That's
13's
Paul
not going to do
howling
it.
in pain.
You are knocked prone.
Okay.
So now she's going to make attacks with advantage on you.
Sure.
So she's going to take her multi-attack
Oh.
and claw
oh,
you.
no. Oh, no.
Wait, if she took a pounce action,
Yeah, she can do that.
huh? Interesting.
That sounds like an attack.
She has one legendary action.
That still
that's her
sounds
one
like a normal
That's her.
action.
That's her legendary action.
This just
And
sounds
now
like
she's
an
taking her
attack with
attack.
Chester steps.
Now she's taking her attack.
I don't know.
Taking
Christian.
her attack.
Well, but they're both. I'm assuming I rolled 2 9s, so I'm assuming they're not gonna hit.
Nope.
I roll with advantage, and then her second attack. 16's gonna hit, right?
That is unfortunately correct.
So you're just gonna take one claw. You have a 16 plus 5 to hit. You're just gonna take one claw, which is 1d8. You take 6 damage.
Oh,
6 slash.
It's not too bad.
that's
It would have been so much worse if you would have taken a hit. But you are
think
knocked prone.
Gnats do more damage than.
Now it is
let's not.
now it is Thalmus's turn. You are prone and underneath her. So you have to make me a strength save to get out. Is I believe the correct ruling.
Really?
I don't.
He can't
I'm
make
gonna
he
assume...
like he can't make attacks. Like it's not like he's being
Yeah,
grappled.
he's not like grappled or restrained, so
he
can
is
just
he
stand
is
up.
knocked prone. So
I'm gonna
he is knocked prone
assume
and she's on top.
Yeah,
of
that's
her.
just like half his movement to stand up.
It's,
Okay.
Oh, so I didn't need to make this
No,
19.
no, you don't
save?
have to.
Well, then I'm gonna use that roll for my to hit and shoot her.
Okay, go right ahead. At disadvantage because you're point blank. You don't have the gunslinger feat
That's totally fine.
because you're point blank. So don't miss.
Does a 14 hit?
14's gonna do it.
Sick. Like that. Oh, oh no. How does... Where is my... How does 13 damage strike her?
13 damage strikes her is true, but she has only been touched once.
That's great.
Paul.
Still 13 damage.
Paul's only been touched once. At 13 damage, won't knock her out of her triple digit health.
Pardon?
She has over 100.
It's a
What
lot
is
of
she, a
HP.
Chansey?
Yeah. That's the base for the Were Tiger. I didn't add anything. That's crazy, isn't it?
And I still get 2 attacks with my pistols, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's
Solid.
definitely gonna hit.
What was it?
That's an 18 on the die.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
They have a lot of health, but a very low armor class. I think you guys figured it out last week what it was.
2. That's not nearly as much damage. 4, 2. That's 6 plus 4. That's 10 damage on the second attack.
10 damage on the second attack. Strikes her true again,
Beautiful.
and she's looking a little rougher. Worse for
I
wear.
would
It is
sure
now
hope so.
Skris's turn. Mike. You have protected their daughter, who she was going to turn into a chimera, and then feast on everybody's souls
Yeah.
to recuperate the lost energy.
I got that part. I guess I'm gonna have to like climb down the rope and shoot a dart.
Okay, go right ahead. Make me, yeah. No, is an attack. Oh, you're gonna shoot a dart? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of spells.
Wizards. They're out of spells. What can you do?
This is bad.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, what was it total? They have a low armor class.
Well, I rolled a 4.
So, no,
and
that's
my
not gonna do it.
dex only gives plus
And then I
2.
fired.
So
And then I missed.
yes.
So, yeah, and 8's not going to do it? 8's not going to do it.
Is that your darts attack?
You have a 2 hit. What's your 2 hit on the
Oh,
dart?
hey, plus 8.
Yeah, you have a plus 8 to hit. That's why I said breaming with power is the fact that you can hit pretty much anything. So you rolled a what? A 2 or a 4?
A 4.
So a 12 will hit exactly.
Okay.
There we go. We know their AC.
Thank you for pointing out my.
Yeah.
To hit, I knew it was
Thanks, Will.
high.
Thank you, Will.
Yes. All right.
Thanks, Christian,
I'm
for
trying to
putting
think
that on
these
his
things out.
character.
Yes, thank you for adding that to the character sheet because I wouldn't have known otherwise. Ooh. Okay, so I hit for 10 at least.
Sick. Love
10 damage with 1 dart. Very
well,
cool.
I rolled a 4. Yeah, the damage is 1d4 plus 6. Is there any like?
And it's magical, so it works.
And it's magical.
Is there any other bonuses I need to know of to add
Not
to this?
for your character yet with that
Okay.
weapon.
Okay,
That is for another day.
that's why I don't want to use these.
No, you keep it. You have like an unlimited supply of them. That's why they're magical. You can keep firing them.
Ew.
Yeah,
I
like
thought it
it's-
just had 20 of them.
I mean, it's
Nope.
technically the possessive form of the word darts, not
Yeah.
the plural. But
Yeah. They're the possessive. I did that for a reason.
So
Aren't I smart?
Darts own
fancy.
of September.
Darts
No,
of the
Sept.
Seps. Darts of Sept,
Darts of Sept.
not
Okay.
September. Do you remember?
But the Darts are
21st
owning the
of
steps.
September.
Septs.
Seps. That's where he's from. He's from the stone. He's from.
Okay.
He's from the Stony Steps. He's from the Stony
I
Steps.
see. Oh, okay.
It's a very small nation, on the same continent as Dual Reign,
And
It's
it's
my
a
home.
nation ruled by a council of darts.
ruled by. And it's ruled by
Ruled and
monks
wholly
and stuff.
owned by darts.
Oh. We have a weapon that does that every time it makes an attack. You guys haven't found it yet.
A singing?
A singing weapon?
A singing weapon, yeah.
Is this like Dave the Barbarian?
I wish it was that cool. No, it's not.
No, it's gonna be like
It's incredibly.
SpongeBob
No,
flute
it's
from
it's
the-
like incredibly annoying weapon.
Oh, so like Excalibur.
Anyway,
Brian's done.
Excalibur.
Brian doesn't get to talk for this round. I hate. Why do you do this to me?
Cancelled.
to pick up on your mic.
I know it's sad, but anyways, that'll be Thalmus, not Thalmus's turn. Thalmus went. Skris went. Now it will be Dread.
All right, so Percy's down in front of me.
You're back. Fortunately,
As I turn back to Selena, look around. I want to look around the room and see, is there just anything else in the room
make me an investigation.
that like could be used as a weapon, or potentially like
make
a,
me actually
something
instead
out
of make me an
silver?
investigation, make me an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Yes, with advantage.
I'll try. Arcana's not a strength of mine.
That's why I said with advantage.
12.
12. You pick up on a faint hint of magic, not related to anything Selena is doing. It seems like a flash of power brims in front of you, sort of like almost like you get an envisioning of a sword, but nothing else you get from that. It's somewhere in this room.
It's on Percy.
It's not.
Percy
on
doesn't have any magical weapons or anything on him, does he?
No, it's somewhere in this room.
All right. Well, I don't have time to go on a scavenger hunt, so I'm just going to run up behind her and try to slash her across the back.
Go right ahead. Make me some attack rolls.
seeing as all I got left are darts, maybe I'll look next time.
14 hit.
14's gonna do it. Yep.
Threshold 14.
Yeah, we roll both of those. Well, now it's only going to be 7.
7 damage.
Yep. And second attack. 11.
11's not gonna hit.
I'm not rolling well. Well, other than the 20, but
Other than your attack on Percy.
all right. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do this turn.
Okay. That will Percy's on the ground. I'll make another death save for him. He is fully stabilized. I rolled a nat 20. Because he rolled 1 already. He won 1 success. A 20 brings it to 2. So he's full. He's
Maybe
not.
we
He
should
is,
have listened to Alex.
He's
Christian,
unconscious.
You suck.
No,
but he's not restored. He's not up. He's down on the
just
ground.
means he's still unconscious. He's not going to get
He's
up.
not bleeding out
Yeah,
anymore.
He's not
Yeah,
going to.
he's not dead.
Yeah,
He's
but
not-
then Selena could potentially.
She has
Yeah,
no.
let's do
I will let you
something
know
on her
right now.
next turn.
I will let you know right now.
I'm-
She has no healing magic.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
Cool,
you
cool,
can
cool,
stop. You can
I'm
stop.
telling you,
plotting.
leave him be.
What's that ghost heal him right now?
The ghosts can't do anything either. They are merely for show and ambiance.
Because every evil person needs some ambiance.
Of course. what kind of evil person will Selena would be if it wasn't tasteful? It wasn't tastefully evil.
Yeah, there's really no point in being evil if you don't get to have
Fun with
like
it?
a cool lair.
Ambiance.
Yeah, this is a really cool layer. It's all like marbled, but like dark marble. You see spires, columns in the room, but like each in between the columns is a hooded figure. It's a very cool room. Really cool
like that
torture
you're-
chamber slash sacrifice chamber.
I like the HGTV description here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The coolest room. Best room ever.
We will go now
It
to.
uses an open concept.
We will
and-
go now to
You really appreciate the blood on the floor.
Elliot.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on. My D&D band's loading.
The walls are slate gray with a splash of blood here and there, but
Was I too descriptive on the room?
no. Just-
You're
I'm
making me
gonna-
question
You
myself.
did fine.
I'm gonna cast Infect on Selena.
Infect?
Infestation.
Infestation, gotcha. So I'm gonna make a con save against that, correct?
Sorry. Yep.
I'm assuming a 9 plus 2 is not going to do it.
No.
So you
It
can roll full
just-
damage.
Yeah. It just barely makes it. Just
Misses.
barely misses.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool.
My bad.
I rolled a 9. I wish I saved that nat 20.
Do you?
Yeah, maybe.
We hit an 11.
An 11 damage?
Yeah, 11
What do you do as you
damage.
cast this infestation?
She's
looking pretty messed up.
Yeah, I'm, again, nearest orifice casting some
bugs.
parasites.
Her nearest orifice because she hasn't been slashed open or anything, like
Oh, her
too
mouth.
badly. It's going through her ears.
Oh, her ears? Yeah,
there you
yeah, that
go.
works.
It crawls in through her ears. She tries to paw.
Parasites.
She tries to paw at it,
Thank you
but
for
it
picking the
definitely
PG orifices.
orifices, any orifice, really. And
Pick
it's,
your orifice.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you for picking some of the PG ones.
Hey,
but
my mind
orifice
isn't
is still
there
a
all the time.
orifice is still a gross word.
It is.
it is. I don't know
It's still
why.
not
But
great.
yeah.
Remember that time Harrigan said choose your orifice?
Remember that time Harrigan? It was. No.
Remember
No,
that
it wasn't
time
Harrigan.
Christian said
It wasn't
any
Harrigan.
orifice?
I can't think of the name.
Robeson.
Robeson. Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
remember
Anyhow,
that.
sorry,
class
sorry,
unfortunately.
No, we're good. We're good. Elliot, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be Paul and Brian
Okay.
to act.
Should I go attack Selena now?
You could go absolutely attack Selena. You could heal.
No one needs healing right now.
Correct.
Well,
Dread could use some, but Dread's also of the mind that
He
we need
also
to just
has a
take
magic
people
weapon
out
that
as
hits like a
quickly as we
tank.
can.
It's
go for it.
3d4.
Just go take her out.
Okay, I'm gonna go attack her.
Okay, make me an attack roll. And don't remember to add 6 to it.
Neat. That's 12.
12 exactly hits, yeah. So roll me full damage.
Whew.
So you must have rolled a 6 and then got a
Oh,
6.
just letting you know, all of the infestation is poison damage.
Yep, that was good.
All right.
But she's not under the poison condition, correct?
I don't believe
Reread that and
so.
let me know if she's under the poison condition, and I'll make sure I apply it. Because she's under the poison condition, I'm not looking too well.
That's 9.
9 damage total?
Yeah.
I'm having a second set of eyes look. I don't believe so.
Okay. So now I'll be back up to her turn. Oh no, Paul. Paul has to go.
You get to go this
no.
round, too?
No.
You did.
Unfortunately,
I think I
wish it
did
was.
my dart.
Okay,
Was
yeah.
that this
yeah.
round?
Yeah,
Okay.
you missed.
Yeah, you did. Paul missed again.
No, I'm saying Mike missed.
Mike missed, yeah.
I did miss. I hit with my dart.
Yeah. those
Yeah, he hit.
darts.
You did?
Yeah.
No, not
He
you,
rolled max
Paul. He
damage on
did.
it, too.
He rolled max damage.
Oh, you're saying he missed?
Did you miss or Paul missed? You didn't miss.
Just stop.
Okay.
Jeez.
There's a lot of you said miss, and now I'm concerned.
Everyone stop talking. He can't think.
Now I'm
I'm
concerned.
the hungover one. Come on now.
That's why you're so quiet today.
Me? Oh yes.
Wake up.
So, you know.
Okay, Paul rolled a 10.
Paul rolled
we
a
got
10
first
plus
commercial
what?
break. We'll just all yell aloud.
That's rude.
Yes. You add. It says 2 hit next to it, and it was in his descriptions.
A die
So if you
gotta
say-
be
if it-
4 or 5.
Yeah. I should really have up to help Brian on my end. Because
Brian needs help.
Plus
Help, Brian.
5
Plus,
to
a
hit.
die
Plus 5 to hit's gonna do it. Roll the damage.
too, so it would get advantage.
And it gets advantage because it's in within 5 feet of you. So roll it again. Roll the d20 again
Okay.
to see if you hit even, but see if you crit.
This is why you normally start at level 1.
That was a 2.
Because you learn these
A 2, so yeah.
basics a little quicker.
Your characters are
So yeah,
simpler.
so you roll 2d6 plus 3. So whatever roll 2d6 and then add 3 to it.
Unless of
Like-
course you know the
Like
character
veteran
you're playing.
players can start at higher levels pretty easily, but newer players, you
And then I have to make a strength save
probably
against
keep
it.
it
10.
simpler.
10 damage?
That's
Yep.
why
Holy
I'm playing.
moly.
Kills a 1 and a 6.
So what does Paul do as he runs up to what does Paul do? Is it a bite and a slash?
I see
He
that's
growls
why I
really
play
angrily,
Paul
and then he all out.
class at this point.
He doesn't even do the bite. He
Gotcha.
just does the straight up crunch.
You know how to play
That
a warlock
dark
and
type
you don't know how to play anything
blast.
else yet.
Okay. So Paul successfully hits, and now I have to make a strength save against this.
Oh, that
So
would
this
be
is an
really
important roll here, and everyone's talking.
Okay.
La 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 la.
We're listening mostly.
I don't think so.
I
So
know.
I
Paul
said
hits.
Mostly, I didn't say.
So when Paul hits, he with the dire wolf, an enemy's knocked prone if I don't make a strength save. So
Oh.
this is an important roll
Oh yeah.
for me
roll
and
poorly.
everyone at the table.
Roll really poorly.
I rolled really well.
Oh,
Darn.
So I rolled a 15 plus my strength.
Boo.
That's not my fault. You guys weren't paying attention enough. If I had a chance to maybe roll it earlier, I probably would have did really bad. But everyone was talking.
It was an anger roll.
I was a total of 18 strength save, so I'm fine. It is now Selena's turn. Selena is going to life drain Paul.
Oh no!
You Piccadilly.
It's going to
wanna continue that.
actually she doesn't have life drain. That was Percy. She's gonna cast Firebolt Tiger style on Paul.
Sounds like something from Power Rangers.
Yeah,
That
probably.
sounds like a really
Firebolt,
bad,
Tiger style.
that actually sounds like a really
That's-
bad like martial arts movie.
So that's gonna be 13 damage to Paul.
Did you have to roll to attack Paul?
Crouching
Paul.
Were-Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh yeah, I do.
Paul's a armor class 16.
Oh yeah, I have to. No, yeah, I do. My bad.
That's a
But I rolled a
DC.
19.
Of course you did.
So it's still the same damage. 10 damage to Paul. So make sure you're keeping track of Paul's health, along with your own. So that's 10 damage to Paul. And then she's going to use her movement to back away slowly. And she's going to break for Sonia's body.
So multiple people are right next to her who would get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, go right
if she
ahead.
Left us.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
What are we rolling for?
You're just rolling your opportunity attacks.
Also, the girl's body is in a rope trick.
Yes.
No, Selena's not Anna Maria.
Oh,
okay.
and
There's
is
two
that
bodies.
Plus,
Yeah,
She's still back in the circle.
You hit.
plus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do hit.
But with
Dread's gonna hit also.
Dagger.
I-
With a 20, not natural.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
have
roll me the damage,
regular
but she's gonna make it
daggers
through.
work, Or do I have to cast a spell?
No.
No, you can't cast unless you have Warcaster. You can't cast a spell as an
Okay,
opportunity
so
attack. So it's
I
just your
hit.
regular weapon.
17.
17 hits. Roll whatever weapon whatever weapon you have on hand, you would do that damage.
Right.
Okay.
Dread puts 12 slashing damage on her.
12 slashing. She's still up.
Does Thalmus get an AOO? Attack of
Yeah, if he's
opportunity?
next to her,
One
you-
shot,
you
yeah.
can melee attack.
Melee
Nothing
attack.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, you're only gonna give me a melee?
It
Yeah,
has
'cause
to be a melee
it has
unless
to be
you've got a
melee.
feat.
Unless you have that feat, which you don't.
You can like
8.
8 damage.
you
Yeah.
can like pistol whip her with your
Wait,
gun.
hold on, not 8.
Which would
sorry,
probably just be a
plus
club.
2, so 10. My bad. 1d8 plus 2.
There, that's
Yep,
Tiger
still up.
style.
Got some crit. Oh, you don't.
Do you not? Do you hit?
I do not hit.
You don't hit. So she rushes past. She rushes past you guys.
Short sword.
She rushes past you guys, and then she's now sprinting towards the other body. She's sprinting towards Sonia's body.
Oh, is that her turn?
Yep. We now go to Thalmus. Bust out that arquebus. Finally hit with the arquebus.
Actually, I'm gonna do something a little different.
Okay,
Is she
cool.
actually at her body, or is she just?
She's sprinting towards it. She's not there yet.
So in front of her, I'm talking directly in front of her,
Okay.
spawns a tentacle,
Okay.
and I do that as a bonus action.
Okay. I make what kind of save against that?
That is just a hit attack.
Okay. Yeah. Roll it.
That's not gonna hit. Wait,
What?
Or-
Add everything. Let me know. AC is 12.
well, I should have had my spell attack. That would make sense. It's still only 11.
Yep. Not gonna do it.
All right, then I guess I'm just gonna shoot her twice.
With your pistols, or are you gonna try with
I'm
your
gonna use my
arquebus?
pistols because I could put down more damage.
Okay.
Is that with 2-weapon fighting?
Yup.
Yep.
The second attack from 2-weapon fighting is your bonus action. So if you bonus action the tentacle, you can only shoot it once.
Okay, well then I guess I'm
Yep.
just gonna
I was
shoot it
just about to.
once.
Thank you.
Well, was your arquebus do more damage if it's just one attack?
Actually, it does.
So yeah.
Yes, I will use my
So as a
arquebus.
free action, you can put your pact away to grab another pact. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yes, that hits. That hits quite nice.
Okay. Go ahead.
Maybe
Maybe I'll put her down running.
I would love that.
You might be able to. If you roll high enough.
That's a 9. That's jeez. That's a lot of damage. That's 12.
It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage.
That's Yeah, it's 16 damage.
Oh my god.
Brutal.
She's not down, but that's a heavy blow from your... Describe how you finally hit something with your arquebus. Describe that for me while I look something up.
I want to shoot her in, like, the back of the knee.
Oh.
That's where I was aiming for
He
because
always
she's
aims
running.
for the knee.
Okay.
I was aiming to kneecap
I was an
her.
adventurer once until I took a blunderbuss to the knee.
Facts.
Then
I
was
used
a
to be able to
corpse.
run, and then I took a bullet to the knee. It's a little bit more painful than an arrow. It's a lot harder to fix.
Wow, it was a lot of damage. I'm gonna make a dexterity save on her just to see if you hit on the knee, and you just if it grazes or blows out her knee.
Okay.
So one way it'll work out for you immensely. Other way will help me out a little bit.
Please, just fail.
I failed.
Oh,
Yes.
She just hit down with her knee. Her movement's cut in half.
Yes. Love that.
My leg.
Now
I
she
love
can't
that
escape.
for us.
That's phenomenal.
So now it will be that was Thalmus. It's Mike's turn. It is now Chris's turn.
And
I guess I'm going to toss in another dart.
Go right ahead.
Really need it.
Please, please. Whoa, let me try that one again. Stay on the table. 14 plus
14. Yeah, it's gonna do it.
Yes.
Not a dirty 20 is gonna do it. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
oh god.
There are
Stop.
children present.
Particularly mine.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Why is it playing it twice?
I don't
hate
know.
The soundboard.
You're control.
Emphasis.
Oh, sure. It's the soundboard's fault.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's definitely yours.
I press it once. It plays twice.
Dude, I like my foresighter today.
Oh no.
Yes, that's what you should be saying. I had to actually double check and see if that was just another sound or if it was you saying it.
Yeah, I do too.
Can you just make that her canon voice?
I want to hear you say.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Is that you?
No, that was the.
No, I mean, did you make that?
I may have made that. Yeah.
Because it sounded just like.
Yeah, it did.
Maybe not like how you normally would talk.
No, I
like,
pitched it a little bit.
Anyhow, 10.
10 damage. She's
That's-
looking really rough, guys.
If you think about it, I'm throwing a dart, so just a little needle just did 10 damage. Think about this
It's a
now.
magic dart.
It's a magic dart.
Dart.
Some would say a magic
It's been
missile.
blessed by the
Except
holy
it's
monks
not.
of the Stony Sept.
I put a. I'm essentially
Powerful,
giving
powerful
out
magic.
paper cuts.
Oh, that's worse. I
These
think
are-
I'd rather get punched than a bunch of paper.
Monk.
You know,
darts.
I mean, yeah, because he's a little they're darts.
These martial arts weapons.
A first level character that would have killed. That's just.
Yeah, it would have. Unless it's barbarian.
I think most of our attacks kill first level characters at this point.
Most of these attacks would murk a first level party.
Oh, I know for a fact my gun would.
But you know who's not first level, Alex?
We're not bringing him up.
Oh, Jonathan Cenison.
Yeah.
Do do do
Yeah,
do.
boss.
He's 7th level.
Yeah. Good for him.
He's gonna hurt everybody.
I can't wait to shoot him in the teeth.
Anyway.
Okay, let's go. It is now. It is now Dread's turn.
Alright.
She is on death's door.
Well, then Dread is gonna go try to take out her other knee.
But right before we go that, we're gonna pause for
Station identification.
I was gonna go with that, a brief break, but yeah, station identification. We'll be right back here on 91.3 WBNY. Keep it locked.
The suspense is killing me.
Listen online at WBNY.org. We are 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative.
I forgot how good it feels to destroy stuff. We should go again sometime
Maybe next time we should just go to, like, a farmer's market.
and burn it.
Brought to you by the student activity fee at Buffalo State College.
You're so wrong. Let me explain.
We are 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative.
Life, which you so nobly serve, comes from destruction, disorder, and chaos.
Brought to you by the student activity fee at Buffalo State College.
Good afternoon. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No.
We are 91.3 FM WBNY. We mind our own business.
I could help you cross the street.
No.
I could help you cross your yard.
No.
We just play great music. We never come to your place and bug you.
Ah!
Please let me in.
No.
The work was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The winds blew foul and the seas run high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. We shipped 'em green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The mate was a bucko and the old man a Turk. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And the bosun was a beggar with a middle name of work, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The old man swears and the mate swears too. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The crew all swear, and so would you, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny.
Take my fate in your hands. We've got a life that hasn't even begun. Something is calling us, we're breaking free. I'm curious, I need to see. Like a flash before our eyes, we're all ready to the night. And if it feels like we're dreaming, believe it, believe it. We don't have to wait till the morning. The sun will never go down, and we won't be this way forever. We gotta take it now, so stay awake, stay awake. Can we dance side by side while our reflections make our bodies collide? So full of energy, nothing to hide, no need to sleep, we come alive. And if we're gonna take this ride, we can go wherever we like. And if it feels like we're dreaming, believe it, believe it. We don't have to wait till the morning. The sun will never go down, and we won't be this way forever. We gotta take it now, so stay awake, stay awake. Take my fate in your hands. We've got a life that hasn't even begun. Something is calling us. We're breaking free. I'm curious. I need to see.
Hey, everyone want to figure out what the song we just played? Or do you want to hit us up with a request? Call 716-878-5104. That is 716-878-5104.
WBNY.
Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
Buffalo, the home of the Sabres, Chicken Wings, and WBNY.
It's barbecuing generation. Began May 14th, 1988. This one! It's an evil generation! Barbecuing generation.
91.3 FM WBNY, part of the barbecuing generation.
Woo!
Now that's a lot of damage!
91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982, brought to you by your Buffalo
Christian,
State
you're
College
so
Student
freaking
Activity Fee. Yeah, the music's really loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. There we go.
Thank you. Your voice too. Just like.
I have myself at mid-volume.
Okay, fine. You're just.
I'm really on the mic.
Really.
But I can't. If I'm this far, I think I'm too far away. But then I think I'm too close right here.
Yeah, way too close.
So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna stay.
I thought you sounded fine.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go right here.
Yeah, good
That's
there.
perfect.
Spectacular. Where'd my dad go? There it is.
But anyways, we are back with D&D University. We are 2 seconds away from putting down Selena Belnades. We are 2 seconds away from pulling her down to the murky depths of death itself. It is Dread's turn of action.
Dread is gonna do his greatsword thing again.
Go right ahead.
12.
12 exactly hits.
Nice.
Perfect.
Get her.
Told you, low armor class. We figured out. You guys figured out the AC.
All right.
Ooh.
So that's 11 damage from the greatsword.
How do you kill?
Yes.
Woo!
All right. So I don't know how many other people here have played The Witcher, but she's already got one knee hurt. So Dread's gonna be like running up behind her. He's gonna slice through the back of one knee so that she falls down, and then counter swing through her neck and send her head flying.
That's epic.
Oh, she dead.
Oh, she is dead. As you do this, her head kind of spins in place. Everything goes into slow motion as blood just spews out of her thing as her body slumps down to the ground with a big thud, and she is completely dead. She's dead as her head rolls to the beginning of the circle.
All
I do
right.
not.
As you see this,
You gotta try rolling her for safe with that one.
no, she's gone.
Yeah, give her a
She's
con
gone.
save.
She's gone.
No.
No, she's gone.
That's 20
but
roll. She's
but you,
spider legs
anyone who
crawl out
wants,
to
make
save her.
me a perception check on the room
Oh, I'd love to.
Sure.
Wait, I should probably open
or
up.
investigation. Give me investigation.
I
or
think some of
perception.
that blood splatter got in my eyes because that's a natural one.
Up, you don't see. You're reveling in your kill.
18 for investigation.
18 for investigation. Anyone beat an 18?
No. No, I did not.
Hopefully, Chris joins us from the bathroom or wherever he is.
I think he was getting coffee.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'll curse his dice for you.
Okay.
No.
8 plus whatever his perception is.
A lot.
His perception is 1, so 9.
I got 12.
I got a 14.
So Brian's 18 on his perception.
There you go. I cursed your dice for you.
With the caramel macchiato?
With the caramel macchiato. So,
Fraps.
Mike, you can reroll. Selena's been put down. Her head's been chopped off.
It's obviously been really
We
put down. Holy
murdered
cow,
her.
these headphones
Yeah,
are
it went
loud.
flying.
Can you like turn?
Yeah, it's. I
So
think
it's
it's
not
on your.
Christian's fault.
No, I think it's on your end. I think I think it's turned up really loud.
Because he's quiet
Okay,
on my
there we
end.
go. There we go.
Which is
Okay.
saying a lot.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah. No, we got it over here. Just give
Okay.
me, give me one.
So 1 second.
I knew it was on my end. I just, huh?
I told you it was loud.
I was like, there had to be something wrong. But
Okay. So what's going on? What did I
so
miss?
so
roll
make me an
perception.
investigation check on
Make
the
an
room.
investigation check on the room.
Yep, Brian has an 18. I'm
I have
holding his 18
Like
right
a
now.
passive 22.
Yeah, you can use that.
Okay, 22.
So 22, you
Wow.
you find a hilt of a blade
A hilt of a blade.
of a long sword with
Okay.
with engravings of dark roses all around the pommel and the hilt
Fancy.
on the hilt and give me an Arcana check if you want, if you be so kind, or a history, either one.
Same number. Oh no, it's not the same number.
History's higher, right?
Yeah. No, Arcana's higher.
Arcana's higher. Yeah, make me an Arcana check then, whichever one you prefer to use. Good music though.
I agree.
This is Castlevania.
No.
This
I wish.
is WBNY.
This is a
So
crusty
clearly it's a
crowd.
wand of wonder.
No, this is Patrick.
So what'd you get?
I failed.
Okay, so you know this is some legendary type of blade. You have no clue what it could be.
I'm gonna. Oh God.
You can go ahead and pocket it, and
Well,
bring
I'm
it to
not-
Professor McGoomples.
I'm not necessarily pocketing it in the sense that I'm doing it stealthily, but I am going to have the servant grab that also, and so
Yeah,
that
oh,
we
your
can-
unseen servant. Go right ahead.
Yes.
But anyways, Brian with that 18 notices, because he did perception on investigation, that the ring is still glowing in the middle of the room.
Hey guys, the ring is still glowing in the room.
The ring.
The ring,
The ritual ring.
the ritual ring is still glowing.
I'm not an arcanist by any stretch of the imagination, but maybe we
Can I
should
do an
like
Arcana check?
interrupt that or
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's still a body in there.
Well, we got to pull the body out.
Yeah, we get that.
Wait, so is everybody
Should
down
we
down?
dispel that?
Yeah, you can dispel magic.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that then.
So you're gonna have to roll me you at whatever. So its base stat is 10. You need to beat a DC 15. So you need to roll higher than a 15 with your
Wow,
spell
Will, you
modifier.
really did
Wait, I
curse
have
that die.
passive investigation of 17. God.
Watch
there you
it.
go.
Yeah, watch the gods.
What
So-
if they're watching me?
I don't know.
That's a 13.
13 does not dispel it.
What?
Does anyone else have dispel magic?
I do, but I don't have the spell slot for it.
Oh.
I have a foot. Can I erase the magic circle with a foot?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
I just rolled a 17 for Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can recognize what sort of ritual.
Yeah, it's sort of a transmutation circle of transmutation of life circle in which that this life is going to be poured out and transformed into a beast, and Anna Maria's soul was going to get sucked into it.
Okay,
So
but
all you have to do is remove the body.
okay, just pull the body out.
Okay, yeah, you done it.
Well,
It's no glyph of warning. As
Success.
long as you don't activate the circle, nothing bad will happen.
Okay.
The circle begins to fade, but then Anyone who wants, roll me a perception check as a thud appears from the back wall.
16.
A what?
A loud thud is pounding against the back wall.
12 for perception.
19.
19
Hold on 1 sec.
is a loud, powerful thud that you hear of a very giant monster.
Oh, I have 25.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to
I've gotta-
get. We need
Can
to
I perceive anything more with the 25 or is
disappear.
With that 25, you can with that noise, you've heard this noise before. You hear what appears to be a shambling mound on the other side of the wall.
We need to
We
dip.
need to go.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
I
need to
grab.
we gotta
What's her name? Sophia.
Let's
Sonia.
skedaddle.
Wait,
Sonia?
Hold on.
Over the
Hold on.
friendship.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Are we dipping just because we're all like wounded and stuff like that?
We do not have the resources to fight a shambling mound.
Okay.
You don't.
I grab Sonia and we're getting the
need
heck
to
out of
dip.
here.
We need to
Let's
dip.
not forget child up in the hidden room.
That's your.
Yeah, you've got to grab that because it's. I mean, I guess somebody else could go grab her.
Yes.
but-
What do you need to grab in the hidden room?
The child.
The child.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can. I'll say you dispelled that already,
Okay.
and that she's on the staircase.
Then we're getting out of. We're.
Okay. So you're gonna have to run through this house, and you're gonna have to make a few checks running through this house,
Oh
Fine.
boy.
if you would be so kind.
Okay.
As this shambling mound pounds his way through the back wall and throws his tentacles against the sides of the wall, infecting the house.
Tasty.
I don't like.
It is not a normal shambling mound. Instead of it being a normal grassy kind of green, this one's dark pitch red.
Ew.
It's a demonic shambling mound.
Maybe.
Great.
But you guys free action up the stairs, all the way back up to the attic because this house is poorly designed. Remember, you have to go up
Alright.
to go down. Isn't that funny?
Right.
Well, it's behind a secret door.
All right, Captain Jack.
Okay, so you make your way up the stairs. You're all the way back in that upstairs junk room.
Yep.
And then anyone who wants, make me an investigation check. Because there's one other thing in this room.
22.
22.
17.
In the corner of your eye, you see a small box, ornate box, with a Black Rose logo on it.
All right. Let me.
Black Rose logo.
A school symbol.
Just grab it and
Yeah.
let's go.
You scoop it up.
Wait, what kind of check was that? Investigation.
Yeah.
17.
While you're running
plus
past,
7.
while you're running past it, anyone who wants to make me a dex save to pick it up, or a dexterity check to pick it up while you're running.
24.
24. Brian picks it up and puts it in Paul's mouth.
Paul eats it.
That's not the safest place in the world for it, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Okay. Going down the stairs, make me a dex
Swallows it,
save.
Actually, we'll just have to pick it up.
Anyone else makes me a dex save, and I will say everyone has inspiration from defeating the thing.
The
So if you
Were-Tigers.
from the Were-Tigers.
That would be a 24.
24. You succeed.
24.
24. That's with Paul. Paul gives everyone advantage with this, I believe.
17.
Oh.
Is that gonna make it?
17's gonna make it.
Let me check you.
Oh, Dread failed.
Re-roll it with advantage.
I did.
Oh,
Paul
so you
has
failed.
advantage on
I'm
wisdom
so
checks.
glad advantage was a thing.
Yeah,
'cause I
dexterity
rolled
is
a nat
not one of
at
Dread's
first.
saves.
So I'm
What
going
does it mean
to.
to roll with advantage, by the way.
That means you roll twice.
Oh.
Or roll 2d20s.
Yeah.
And take the best one.
Yeah.
So far.
So, if
So
you get
I'm gonna
nat
make a roll
one-
for Dread real quick behind my screen.
Uh-oh.
You're a knock prone.
Okay, so.
I am
Who's
knock
there?
knock.
You're not knocked prone.
Okay.
But you take 5 bludgeoning
Knock,
damage.
who's there?
Knock
Not me.
knock.
Yeah. And knocked against your head.
But
Ow.
you take 5 falling damage,
You're
though, not
prone to
bludgeoning.
tell doctor jokes. That is all that's the only way you can speak now.
I am actually in
You are now
pretty
barred.
bad shape now after that 5. After
Okay,
that
you are
fall.
running back down the stairs. You're at the second floor threshold as you're going through. Everyone make me a dexterity save. Running through this house.
Can I make athletics instead?
Go right ahead.
Sweet.
I got a 10.
Remember with advantage
Oh,
because
with
Paul's
advantage?
with Paul,
Oh, right.
yeah, with advantage.
I have a 12 for athletics.
Another 24.
24 succeeds.
17.
17 succeeds.
20.
20 succeeds.
15.
Will, what'd you get?
12 for athletics.
12 for athletics. Okay, I'm gonna make another roll for
Oh,
you.
jeez. I'm going to fall down the stairs to my death here.
This time, you are knock prone. Anyone who wants can give him the help action. You just won't have advantage on your next one.
Oh, did we have advantage again?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, 24 is much better on
Okay, yeah,
athletics.
then never mind. What'd you get, Brian?
I didn't know we would just have like persistent advantage doing this.
Brian, actually, you can
we're
put
getting it
yourself on
from-
Paul since you're small enough and just make one roll. but roll it twice.
Okay.
Because Paul would be much better
so
at
now
this
we're
than
on
you
the
are.
third floor?
23.
23. Make
Second
it. So now you're on the second floor, running down the first floor stairs. Everyone, make me a con save.
Con save.
Yes.
Still advantage?
Still with advantage. Yes.
Oh, I crit.
Thankfully.
I got a 22.
Crit. Succeeds.
15.
16.
Succeeds.
18.
Succeeds.
13.
Succeeds. It's very low. It's a very low. This one's low.
Yep.
The next one's harder.
Oh, thanks.
Can it be charisma save?
Nope.
That'd be wonderful.
All right, so what is going on with this
So
house?
what is
that
going
we're-
on is while you're running through this house, vines, red vines, and black mucus and stuff are shooting everywhere and
Oh,
trying to
geez.
grasp you and knock you prone, knock you down, and pull you back down to the basement from any which way it can.
This has turned into a regular old haunted house.
Yeah, you're running through it now. And then, as you make your way to the first floor landing, everyone make me a con save. Not at advantage.
Oh.
But you all have inspiration if you had to burn it. If you have to burn it now.
We all have one inspiration?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
You got it from defeating the were-tigers. Remember, you left Percy behind. You grabbed the other two bodies.
You said Constitution?
Yep.
You're right, we did.
17.
17 succeeds.
Total of 20.
Total of 20. Dirty 20 succeeds.
6.
6 does not succeed.
I'm going to need a save.
What?
I rolled a 5.
Oh.
You have inspiration. You could re-roll it.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that.
I got a 17, so I'm good.
17, you're good.
Rogue does not do good.
I still didn't get saved.
So, you're going to take 46 damage.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well, I'm out.
No, not you. Elliot.
4d6 worth of damage. Cool.
Yeah, so that's 10,
gonna be juicy.
16.
Okay, I'm still up.
16 bludgeoning damage as the vine hits you across the face and almost make me another con save, if you please.
Mother.
Everybody or just her?
No, just her. Just Elliot.
That's a little cock. Roll that again.
Wait, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
Oh, I'm good. You said con save at 18.
Yeah, you're not. It doesn't. The vine doesn't take hold of you doesn't take hold of you and pull you back down as it would have gone in, as you would have been ingested. That's why this is a con save and not a dexterity or athletic save.
Yeah. Oh God.
So Brian burned his inspiration. As you reach the door is locked. As a team effort, you have to get a strength of 25 or higher. So whoever who's the strongest needs to bust this door down with the help action.
It's gonna be not me.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 to bust the door down.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, yeah. You see Bren.
Wasn't ready for that.
You see Bren after being hit in the face, sprint at this door and drop kick. As Thalmus is trying to pick the lock real quick, you see she says out of my way and just drop kicks the door handle as the base of where the
that's one of those hex no type of moments. I am out.
Completely drop kicks where the handle meets the door.
My strength is only 13 usually too.
But you completely fling this door open and you all tumble out as this house begins to convulse. As you all fall and tumble out of the house, you see the house convulge and stretch itself and sort of contract in on itself as it disappears, and then a boom gust of wind disappears this house completely. This house is gone.
For a second there, I thought it was going to stand up and try to chase
The
us.
house was named Felicia, goodbye.
No. This house has exploded. You are out of combat and for now out of danger. If whoever who wants to, well, there wasn't a real explosion. It was a gust of wind.
There was no explosion.
There was no big explosion. It wasn't like a fiery explosion.
Or
I'm not
aliens.
Michael Bay. But not gonna take the cheap way out of this.
Dive out of the building and
But whoever wants to make an Arcana check on that box may go ahead and do so.
15.
Oh yeah, and I can't beat 15.
15.
Arcana?
Thalmus rolls this with advantage because he's seen something like this before.
Arcana, you said?
Mm-hmm.
25.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thalmus, what did you get before I tell your dad? Before I tell Alex what is this? Before I tell Will what this is.
Why Will?
Yeah,
I mean,
haven't even made a check.
Mike. My bad.
Oh my God, get your names
13.
right.
Sorry.
So I didn't do as good.
So what'd you get?
I got a 13.
So with that 25, opening the box, you see a deck of cards.
Oh dear God!
This is a deck of many things. You're the only one that knows this is a deck of many things.
Unless you tell us, of course.
Oh dear.
This is a very powerful magic item that Thalamus drew from in the second episode.
Right.
Oh no.
I'm gonna. I'm taking it from. I ask if I could have it. Just ask if I could have the box back with the deck, of course, in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had to see it. I had actually already had gotten it out of his mouth.
Yeah.
To see this.
Paul, let it go.
So I'm going to keep a hold of it for now.
Too. I forgot.
And I'm basically saying I'm just like with the what was the other thing I picked up, the hilt. We're going to hold on to this.
While
we may be gifting it to one of you guys later on. We'll see
while
what's
you
going
look at the deck of many things, while you're looking at it, make me a charisma save.
Oh no!
Oh, it's cursed. Oh boy.
All of us, or just my
No,
father?
just Skris.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Say if you need a charisma over here.
Yeah,
I've got a +9 at all.
I was gonna say I'm a muggly individual.
You're a rock gnome. your charisma probably ain't great.
I know. I'm just sitting here rolling my dice. I'm playing.
Ogres are like onions.
They smell?
Oh, you said this inspiration thing? I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
suggest using
spend them. You only can have one.
Okay.
Session?
No, just at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a toggle. It's either you have it or you don't.
It's a yes or a no thing. We'll ignore that one. 6.
6? Okay. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna make you come to Studio A real quick. Since I don't have a deck, I'm doing this on a random generator. So you're gonna have to come with me for a second.
Okay, I'll step over there.
Come to the principal's office.
We need a special song to play while people run around this wall.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure not doing good. So what you're gonna do? So what is happening right now is you're picking from the deck of many things. It has this deck is alive.
Hey.
My deck is alive.
Guys over there.
And you have to look. So you're going to hit go back right now because I don't have an actual deck with me. So I'm gonna hit this. And now you're gonna draw. You're actually gonna what you're gonna do? You're gonna roll me a d4.
Paul's portal. We all get dragged
We all
into
get
Barovia.
One d4, and this is how many cards you're taking.
This game is just going to become the Tuesday game.
You only pick one card.
Oh, good.
So you're gonna hit draw cards. I will let you know what that does later.
Oh, great.
Bye.
That sounds promising.
He's gonna die.
How ominous.
2.
All right. I want to make a medicine check and check to see if Sonia and the little girl are okay actually here.
What is on that card is a picture of a comet as you draw it out.
I don't like that.
Okay.
If you, out of your days, if you want to identify to see what this card does, you're more than welcome to.
I don't know if the comet is a bad thing, actually.
Maybe as we're on our way back home, I might do something like that.
Okay, yeah, the ships are there.
Because I'm assuming we're going to, like...
SS Friendship is all open.
I think we're going to bounce at this point.
As you hear Thalamus's crew...
I have a dog now.
As you hear Thalamus's crew, like, completely not engaged in what you guys were doing at all. A complete tone shift as they're having a party on the Bloody Ruby.
What's my ship doing?
What is your ship doing?
Friendship is
I feel like the SS Friendship has joined over with Thalamus's crew.
Partying?
And they're all partying right now.
My crew's a pretty
They're jealous. Of course, they're going like, hey, what's going on? Hey, can we join? We can? Sweet!
Hey, we got a dog.
Oh, that's right. You got a dog.
We have a
Also, Paul's
furbolg,
here.
An elf,
Also, Paul's there.
goblin.
So quickly, there's lots of things that can happen from here on out. You guys can take your ships back. You have 2 unconscious women with you. One's a child.
I was saying I was gonna try a medicine check to make sure they're both okay.
Yeah, go right ahead. I love that my deck of many things is
13?
cursed. 13. They're both stable.
All right, so they're not like
They're not
bleeding out.
dying.
We don't need to get some magic going.
No.
Here. Okay.
But with that 13, you don't notice. She has a mark on her arm, but you can't identify. Sonia has a mark on her arm, but you can't identify what it is. Someone else would have to make a medicine check.
I'll point this out to Skris then. Skris, do you know what this is?
22.
22 on a medicine check. Brian, not Brian.
Before I get a chance to say anything,
Artemis runs up. Artemis runs up and notices a black marked rose on her shoulder that wasn't there before.
I'm getting really tired of these roses. She's got one
marked.
on her arm.
She has been marked with the mark of the
School
black
crest.
rose. Anyone who wants me, roll me a history check. It's a rose. In the middle of the rose, there's a skull.
17.
Where the plume, where the bud would have been.
18.
18.
wow.
Everyone can roll this with advantage because this is crucial.
Oh boy.
This is crucial bit of lore here.
Yeah, I got 17.
So yeah, 18 for me too.
Okay.
20.
Roll again, Brian.
3.
23.
I had a 14.
14.
5.
One more time, Ryan. You roll with advantage.
Oh, excuse me.
19.
19.
I added
So
wrong.
everybody
wrong.
but Thalamus knows what this mark means.
Okay.
It is the mark of the Lich of the Black Forest.
That
The
can't
Lich
be good.
of
I
That
don't
sounds
like
good.
that.
This mark was placed upon her not only to make her into a chimera, but also make her a vessel for the return of the Lich. The Lich of the Black Rose
Return
in
of the
this
King.
universe, as I put some music behind this, as I narrate this, the Lich of the Black Forest ruled over the known world for 1,000 years, a millennia, with almost killing every living thing in
He's
the
a
world.
millennia? What'd you say?
A millennia.
A millennia. I hear they're
Those
killing
stupid
everything.
millennials.
I know. Star millennials.
He ruled. I'm trying to be serious here and we're not making jokes, but this Lich ruled for 1,000 years.
So we need to take her to a tattoo parlor and get them to kind of like edit the tattoo so that it doesn't work anymore.
Just listen. All it's going to take is some avocado spread and some
Maize.
Get the bean sprouts on top.
Some pumice with some maize. No. So what?
hummus.
Hummus
What's
with
an H?
some maize. So
She
so
said
this is an ancient mark of the
Okay.
Lich of the Black
Yeah,
Forest.
Just a
Got it.
volcanic rock.
The Lich of the Black
Volcanic
Forest
rocks.
once again ruled for 1,000 years and nearly wiped all life from the known world.
Oh.
It wasn't until a band of adventurers teamed up from all corners, all walks of life around the world to put him down, to cast him down.
Oh, lovely.
But those heroes' names were lost to time. They did it with a magic weapon.
Oh boy.
Anyone who wants to roll me a history check, the only one who with advantage on this time is Skris. He would have studied this. This is in a more advanced archaeology history class.
Got a 17 from Dread.
Got a
17
3.
from You
I
know
got
it's
a
a
7.
you know it was a magic greatsword. You don't know what it is.
And it
All
looks
right, a
good.
magic greatsword. I
It
like
looks
it.
like a sword.
27.
17.
27. With that 27, you know it was called the Infinity Saber. Even though it was a great, even though it was even though you know it was a great sword, it was called a saber.
Infinity Saber.
The Infinity Saber.
Does it have 5 gems on it?
No.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it in
What
killing.
did it cost?
It costed. It cost the
Cost a
lives of many,
soul.
yet it killed the Lich.
The soul of one that
You also
love?
know the Lich once.
Everything.
You also know the Lich once had a black dragon. From any history check,
Was it a bad dragon?
it was a black rose dragon.
Was it Red Eyes?
It was synchro summoned.
Nobody
Red Eyes
looked at
Black
me
Dragon?
wrong, so all of you
Sounds
were
like a pretty evil individual. It sounds.
Oh
like.
yeah, no, he ruled. Though he kept the population alive for 1,000 years, he demanded sacrifices every year.
Just kidding.
Very much like the Skeksis, he collected taxes, and those taxes were people's lives.
Yikes.
Wow,
He
now we're
ripped-
throwing Dark Crystal references in here?
He ripped mothers from children from their mothers, fathers, sons. It didn't matter if you seemed like you were having any type of loving moments in his world, he ripped it away.
Well, hey, we're good for
Couldn't
this
settle
year.
for a
He
goat.
just got two sacrifices, so you know.
Oh yeah. Perfectly fine.
So that's what you get from that mark. It is a very troublesome mark.
That's
That's what you get when you let your heart win.
I'm going to.
It is troublesome.
Well, I suggest we get on these boats and get back to the university.
We need to get
we
back.
Could use some rest.
We need to get that, and we need to get back to university and talk to our professor because.
This is some.
This wasn't like this was supposed to be an easy mission. From Chris's point of view, this was supposed to be a very simple fetch mission to get them ingrained in the class.
Yeah, we're just supposed to.
And
pick
this
up
has
one
turned
fetchingly horrible.
Yeah, it has gone awry. So you guys take your ships. We'll skip.
All we
on a
came
trip
here
on
was
our
for
favorite
that
pirate ship.
for that Onyx Sphinx, and which we got.
Which you guys have.
But we
Things
left
happen.
with a whole lot more.
Left with a whole lot more.
Okay, and yeah,
Bren left with a jar of Toadsworth instant getaway bombs. We have a deck of many things that is cursed when you look at it.
Also, I will say that Thelmus did give me the jar back.
We have the pommel of a sword, and we have now a mark of the Lich of the Black Forest. Black Forest.
Whoever wants to play with the dog, come to my ship.
Not only that,
and
not
I have
only,
a painting.
Not only that, on your ships you all.
What is that painting, by the way?
Painting. Oh, the painting got destroyed in the house. It blew up.
I don't think
when
we
did
know
my
that
unseen
with
service
us.
drop it?
I dropped it.
You dropped it?
Yeah, it was not. You carried the painting. It was just a painting.
Okay.
There was nothing special about it.
Okay.
It was just
You're kind of
ghostly
busy
stuff.
fighting people to the death.
There's nothing special about it, just some things came out of it.
Yeah, it had its use, and then it ended its use.
Okay, fine.
But anyways,
there was a ghost in it. The ghost is now out of it.
on the ship, you all feel like you've grown stronger, not only as a group but as individuals. You all level up your characters to level 6. If you're wondering how to do that on D&D Beyond, you click your name and then say level up, and then hit yes.
Click on your name.
It'll have a drop down menu and it'll say level up.
No.
It should.
Oh, manage levels.
Manage levels, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you go, you hit, and then you go to level 6. And then you add whatever you need to.
Level 6.
While everyone's doing that, we're gonna pause for just a second. We're gonna play some music, and we'll get everybody situated. We'll be right back on D&DU.
I'm a scary gargoyle on a tower that you made with plastic power. Your rhinestone eyes are like factories far away, where the paralytic dreams that we all seem to keep drive on engines till they weep. With future pixels in factories far away. So call the mainland from the beach. Your part is now washed up in bleach. The waves are rising for this time of year, and nobody knows what to do with the heat. Under sunshine pylons we'll meet while rain is falling like rhinestones from the sky. day, same routine. Clear target in summer, and skies are blue. It's part of the noise when winter comes. It reverberates in my lungs. Nature's corrupted, infatuous far away. Your love's like rhinestones falling from the sky. We're future pixels, factories far away. Your love's like rhinestones falling from the sky. We're future pixels, factories far away. Up in his head and a knot in his tie. I'm the light in the mile when the power is gone. The shadow in the corner, just playing along. I'm only red in my bed, I'm rolling aside. But if I get a car, I'm roaming to ride. Because I know if I ever share a living in you, you got a volunteer and you don't know what to do. You stop. You wanna do it, what you do, what you do, baby. You wanna feel it, what you do, what you feel tonight. And if you're thinking that I do what you're thinking, baby. You do what thinking and I'm impregnable in kind of what I said in a quote. I'm a late Jim Radin and a heart and stuff. I got a Saturday night or nothing instead. And if I ever had to do it, well, you know I wouldn't care. I just take down. I love in the city. And if I want to talk back, the message is free. Then there's a fight, a raid, and out in the side. And if you get parted, you get him a lot. You get a heart. You wanna do what you do, what you do, baby. You wanna feel it, what you do, what you feel tonight. And if you're thinking that I do what you're thinking, baby. You do what thinking and I gotta make it right. Every time we try, we get nowhere. Wouldn't it be nice if we were just normal people, yeah? Trying so hard to act like we don't care. But it's true you do, nothing is left. So I guess I'm right. New word, automatopoeia. Boom, quit acting like you don't wanna be here. Fuck around and get jumped like leave your Glock in the glove, make you really wanna leave me alone. Get the fuck on, gone. Okay, back to the happy songs. Rap ain't nothing but all the talking shit. My good look pretty up there, Ryan dig my plaid past, my solid future.
Take my fate in your hands. We've got a life that hasn't even begun. Something is calling us. We're breaking free. I'm curious. I need to see. Like a flash before our eyes. We're already to the night. And if it feels like we're dreaming.
Hey!
Are we back yet? Oh, yes.
Oh,
we are.
we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As you disembark your ships, you carry. Sonia's not able to walk on her own yet, so she's being carried back.
Help her out.
You're carrying her back in your arms. You take your carriage back to the university, and you see like there's some sort of celebration happening at the university. You see Cenison standing in the middle of the courtyard, surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of school attendees, with what appears to be a chimera in his hands. Their journey to the Black Forest to recover their artifact led them to fight the chimera of the Black Forest that still hasn't been killed. Cenison holds the head of the chimera in his arms, in his hands, going, "Yeah, bro, I did it! What? I'm the best ever! Hit my theme song!"
So can we take a road around this mess?
Nope. The greatest warrior ever! The hero of a town! Who cast the Lich King down?
What a tool. Why does he sound like Patrick Mahomes?
Also, he fought a bear!
Ow.
Cena
Ow.
is, people are going, Cena, Cena, Cena. Hundreds of students are surrounding Cena right now in his kill of the Chimera of the Black Forest. And you go.
Why did the singer sound like the Gridiron Heights version of Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make a roll real quick. Cena definitely notices you guys and grabs a microphone.
Microphone?
Or a megaphone or something so he make his voice boom louder and goes, "Hey, you guys over there, you guys suck. You guys are the worst. You'll never take my spot on the team. You're the worst TA of all time, and everyone in your party's trash. Go home." He's not a nice person, remember.
Okay, we'll go home. Trust me, we want to.
Look at them. They look ragged. They had to get a stupid statue. I got this holy cross here, and I got a chimera in my hands. I'm really awesome today,
Wait,
guys.
what? You got a holy cross?
Yeah.
You got a holy cross?
I got a cross. Look at it.
I'm looking at it. I mean, I like.
It's mine now.
As in, I'm trying to see if I like identify it or recognize it.
Yeah, go right ahead.
It looks like you bought it from a Dalaris tree.
15.
15. With that, it's the cross of one of the warriors that died in the raid against the Lich King in his forest, and it was a lost item to time.
Okay.
Presser Magoomples was sent him on this quest to purposely make him fail because it shouldn't have been able to be found, and by sheer dumb luck, he found it.
Cool. Well, then it's his homework assignment, so he's got to turn it in. Cool.
He has to turn it in, yes.
Excellent. Okay, good.
But
good.
yeah, I'm going to pass this class, graduate, and live my life, baby. Woo!
I congratulate him on his success.
I hope you do.
I don't need your thanks, all right?
Okay, cool. Then I'm out of there. I'm bouncing faster than the house that imploded.
as you just hear hundreds of students going, Cena, Cena, Cena. This guy is the chattiest of all chads, and I hate him that I made this guy. I really do.
Then why did you?
Christian?
Well, because I had to make someone opposition to the party that's not evil. There has to be some person.
He's not evil?
No. He's a paladin.
Just a massive
evil
tool.
to me.
He does behave in a non-lawful good manner.
He's entirely lawful good. He's just very into himself. Mark of heroism, so he knows he's destined for great things, and that's kind of getting to him.
Yeah, but he's outside the lawful side of it.
Nope.
Or actually the good side of it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd say nothing he's done so far would mark him as good.
I think that's pretty neutral.
Yes.
He might be lawful neutral.
I mean, yes, you can kind of be stuck up on yourself when you start shoving it in people's faces that way. You're drifting from that good portion.
He's been, as a mark of heroism, he's been preordained with a fabulous life.
Yeah,
and he's rubbing it in everyone's faces.
You want to know what I do?
What does Thalmus do?
He casts silence on him, on an area near him.
On an area near him? Oh, okay.
Right next to him.
Do I make a save for Cena?
No, because it's not on him.
It's not on him.
But no noise escapes this barrier.
Escapes this barrier. He's gonna make a roll, or he's gonna make an arcana. He's gonna make an arcana check to see where it came from.
That's fine. He can do whatever he wants.
Not only does he know where it comes from, one of his party members dispels it.
I wave at him.
He goes. He just gleams at you. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you.
I flip him off and walk away.
Oh wow. Okay. That's not gonna bode well.
Good.
For anyone.
He can do what he wants.
But so you arrive at nighttime. Dr. Magoomples is out here just perplexed that he found this holy relic lost to time, shouldn't have been found, and yet he found it. And he's just going, I wanted him to fail so badly. How did this happen?
Why would you want him to fail?
He's been in my class for 6 years.
Oh.
I'm sorry for you, but as a teacher, you still shouldn't be wanting him to fail.
I don't want him to fail, but after the 4th or 5th time, he got really grated on my soul. I feel like he's taking life out of me every time I see him.
Get a little life green.
I feel the
Just
same way,
how-
Professor.
but
Then just
Scri-
pass
spell
him
for
so he
that.
doesn't take your
Skriz,
class
how
anymore.
did everything go with your assignment?
went great.
Professor, we
Oh, Sonia, hello. How was it?
we
As you
have
see Sonia being carried.
we have a lot to discuss. There was a lot of issues going on. We found they found, without any help of mine, they were able to find the object that we sought after.
Ah, yes, the Onyx Sphinx. Very, very
That
good.
was good. But there seemed to have been a problem on the island. And of course, I then go forward and recant basically everything that we had to go through to
yes.
afterwards. This was definitely not a good freshman exercise with the extra curricular activity.
I don't think we were supposed to level up from this.
But yeah,
Well,
we may be seeing the return of the Lich King. We may be seeing
The Lich.
We may be seeing the
He
return
takes
of
a
the
pause
Lich.
for a second, and anyone wants to roll me an insight.
Why did I just put my dice back in my bag? We're not done yet.
Ooh, solid.
I crit.
23 for Dread.
He is with that crit. You know he's stricken with fear with that name. Dr. McGooples is old enough to remember the Lich.
Voldemort.
Yeah, so this
To
is their
remember the
version of
Lich
Voldemort?
firsthand.
He who must not be named.
Dr. McGooples is over 1,000 years old.
Oh
He's
my
exactly
word.
1,080.
Old dude.
He's exactly 1,081 years old.
What race is he?
He's a gnome.
Oh, okay.
They live that long?
He does.
Yep.
I mean, he just
Wait,
stands
wait,
out
what do
on
you mean
lawns
he-
most of the time.
Gnomes are usually like several hundred, but they can go up to like 1,000
No,
and
he
something.
he very specifically said he does.
Oh, because he's a badass. He's level 18.
Oh, that's right.
He
That's
can
an
live.
acceptable word.
He can live. That took me aback for a second. Are you certain, Skris? The mark of the
You'll
of
see
the
on
Lich.
this child, you'll see
Like,
the mark
it's
of the
on-
Lich.
yeah, it's on
We
Sonia's
found this other casing with the same mark upon it. Oddly enough, you say you wonder how Cena found the that object. Well, do you think it is just kind of lucky that while we're seeing this return, that all of a sudden this object reappears?
It can't be mere coincidence. We will have to talk to Director Rosegard immediately about this.
Show him the hilt of the sword.
Unfortunately, he is away on a political matter, but he should be back tomorrow.
And I also show him the sword.
The sword hilt. He's gonna make a history check. He does it with advantage on all. He makes advantage on all history checks.
Yeah, expecting 1,080.
He's 27 on his history check. Roll the 19.
Sounds good.
So, yes, this is part of the Infinity Saber. So the fact that
Holy
this
cow.
is the
We got-
hilt of the Infinity Saber
got
and
two
the
objects
and
of
we have
this
now
much.
2 objects and the mark of the Lich of the Black Forest is no coincidence. This is a dark omen indeed. And then he also sees your deck of many things and says, "That thing is evil. Please tell me no one's pulled from it."
Skris dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, Professor, while examining its...
Okay, we need to get that box away from you immediately.
Here you go.
I was about
Because
to ask if we can find a cleric
because-
of a good
okay.
aligned god who can maybe remove some curses.
no, it's a very old magic curse. It'll take a cleric who's been studying for maybe 100 years to dispel
Wouldn't you
that.
know one?
I might know one. There might. I also know that professors, our cleric on a university, the healing school, Professor Seagod is not here at the moment. He's on his mission. He's away on sabbatical.
Oh, of course.
We may have
Are
to.
there any temples in town where I could go to just get a greater restoration spell? Because one of those were-tiger things, I think life drained me a little bit.
Oh yeah, we can definitely. Our students, one of the other professors here can definitely do that for you. But for the box, that cannot be broken so easily. So we need to get this box away from him immediately. I will be taking this box.
I have no problem giving the professor
The box, because
Well,
once
okay,
you fall
my-
under
my-
his enchantment,
my
it happens.
Granted, I was never holding the box. I always had the phantasm.
It doesn't even matter. If you look at, it's not the box itself, it's the cards. If you gaze at the cards, something happens to you.
I noticed.
And you pulled from it, didn't you?
It.
Do you hand him your card?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a look at it. He's going to cast Identify on the card. It is a deck of many things card. Comment specifically on the next encounter that you have that relates to combat. If you single-handedly defeat this encounter, it can be any number of enemies. It can be 1 or it can be 1,000. If you do, you'll gain great power. Essentially, you'll level up.
So I got lucky.
So no, because it could be an encounter that could be 1,000 combatants and you could die immediately because you have to do it single-handedly.
Understood.
So hopefully you have Fireball prepared.
Well, in that last battle, there was a few that I did single-handedly kill off. So
That's good. Despite all this, I expect the rest of you to have your parchments done by the end of the week on your assignment. I will not take loss of limb as an excuse for not turning in your work. This is still a university, and while this is major, your education still comes first.
Of course.
So I'd expect that on my desk by Friday. Chris, I'm taking that box away from you, mainly for the fact that you will lust after this box now. It'll be irrationally lusting for a box.
It's a pretty box.
It's a very pretty box that you should
Nice,
not
my cards
open.
in a box.
You should not open at any circumstances. But
No,
nevertheless,
Professor,
all of you,
I'm fine with that, Professor. I
all of
totally
you,
understand.
you're fine for it for now until you go to sleep and lust after the box. Anyways, for now, I'm going to need take the box. I will take the hilt. I will try to get the cone away, the cross away from Cenison. He'll fight me on it, but I'll eventually get it from him. Hopefully, the coach will. Coach Shanahan will back me up on this.
I'm assuming it was his homework, so he has to give it to you.
He has to, but
which, by the way, I also had. Who had found the onyx?
I think I did.
Oh yeah, I need that as well.
Yeah, don't forget to turn that in.
Over.
Oh, you can turn that in with your paper.
Okay.
As long as it's with your paper, it's fine. All of you get a good night's sleep. We have lots of work to do, and that's where we conclude this episode of D&D University. Guys, what'd you think?
That was awesome.
Is this a good episode?
I almost died, but that's cool.
Yeah. So speaking of
What
dying,
were you down to?
We're
11.
Okay, you
I did
were
some
low.
poetry.
You were lower than me. I was at 30. I was at 13.
Yeah.
so
I went all the way to 9 after that.
Hey, by the way, if you ever thought that the Furbog story that's the crew member of Alex's, apparently there was a herd of wild cows and horses on this one particular island, and Hurricane Dorina had come through. And this is actually and this was on the news yesterday or the day before. And when everyone recovered from that, this herd was gone for the most part, and they thought them all dead. Well, apparently, what had happened was they were swept away to another island that was miles away from the original island. So I'm going to say that if cows can do that, then maybe the story that Thalis came up with about his Thalmus came up with for his Furbog actually is like workable.
It's incredibly workable. But
so, I'll give him some credit, even though he was totally speaking out of his behind.
Okay. Another thing I was totally thinking of his behind. On Friday, I don't know if Alex told you, he rolled a character named Azriel on Friday. It is a ASMR pass.
Was he a dreamer?
Oh!
No, excuse me. It was Azriel.
Azriel.
Angel of Death.
Angel of Death.
Wait, I don't think we ever learned his name, did we?
No, we did. We did.
Captain Edgar.
I know. I just
So,
wanted to.
the story
say
is
that again.
The story is the fact that Brian, please, we're trying to tell a story here before we wrap up the show. Thank you. Now I will put your mic back on. But we're so what had happened was we begin combat almost immediately as we are watching an execution happening in a town, and orcs attack, killing just so many NPCs. right before we step in and fight. And we're doing our things. I'm a swashbuckling hero. I'm going around killing and then running, stabbing and then running. Yeah. And and Azrael's one-on-one with the head with the leader orc in this little raiding party, and he is stricken down. He got murked, and then he fails 3 death saves.
Oh no!
In a row. No one in our party has in this group has spare the dying. None of us are clerics or anyone with healing. And his character dies without us. We never got to introduce our characters to each other. We just started fighting with each other based on the fact that we really needed help.
Yeah.
And he died. We didn't learn his name.
So prior to, you didn't get a chance to learn. He was alive long enough to not learn his name.
Yeah, so fully dead character, right? And his brother comes down from the heavens, tells us his name, doesn't tell us, we didn't ask what his brother's name is, right? We go through another combat encounter, and then we meet with the captain, the guard of the town, after they finish their combat encounter. And I'm hearing something. What's going on?
It's not on our end.
No. Okay, Brian, thank you.
It was
Anyways,
really fitting music.
No, it wasn't. It was grating me while I was telling a story. While I was telling a story, it was grating. But anyways.
Rude.
So we went through our combat encounters, and for the fact that we met the captain of the guard asked when he tells that his brother fought and died protecting this town. He says, "Oh, I thank you. What was your brother's name?" It was an NPC that asked what his brother's name before the members of his newly formed party.
Oh, nice.
We didn't know his name. We're sitting at their table like, we know his name because Will told us what his character's name is, but our characters had no idea what the name was.
Because you guys were rude and didn't ask when you all kind of got together.
Yeah, we felt really bad. He introduced his own character, but we didn't ask what your brother's name was. And the whole time we were playing, we're like, wow, we didn't know what that guy's name was.
So the moral of the story is, don't be rude. Always ask.
Always ask, or don't let the people you fight with in your first encounter before you make sure you try to go stabilize them.
Yeah.
Because some people that day were rolling rocks and some people were rolling bricks.
It was me. I was rolling bricks.
I was rolling
horrendously
rocks.
because I rolled those character stats.
I killed an orc by taking out his eye and then eating it, and then I killed another one by disembowling it.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah,
and then
he was
fully drenched
murking
in blood.
guys.
Fully
I was
drenched in
dying.
blood. I murked people that day. But once again, thank you for joining D&D University. My name is Christian Perez, your humble dungeon master. For Brian, Will, Mike, Elliot, and Alex, we will see you guys next time on D&D University. Keep it locked.
Bye.
Later.
Jeez.